and just drawing the attention of Absolute Legends away from Black, who is happily farming, getting those crucial items that he needs. 131 creeps within 20 minutes, I believe it was. That is an incredible rate of farm. Now his farm is just going to snowball with these higher damage items. He will be able to farm even more effectively.
Top tower
1437, just making sure everyone on his team is well supported. His ulti now is up, putting down those Vino wards, and it looks like in the mid lane we have a cold snap going off from KuroKy. Tornado is going to secure the kill. Looks like we have Bleak as well, just stunning in to make sure that there is no chance KuroKy gets away. KuroKy having a bit of trouble. Sing Sing out of position here a little bit. Looks like he's being sent back by the glimpse. That's a huge glimpse there from the Sing Sing, just completely removing him out of that team fight. Bleak unable to get the stun off, and it looks like here Bambo in a bit of trouble, but he is not going to be spotted. Musica, they just can't do anything. Black keeps on just pushing this lane, farming up, pushes in this lane, farming up, and when they go into gank Black, guess what happens? Bamboo comes into the down lane, starts pushing, farming up, pushing and farming up. Bambo here with 3.1k in the bank. Black with 700 in the bank as well. Looks like Sing Sing just making sure everything's as he likes it in mid. It doesn't want anyone doing any funny business on his buddy. Black here playing the morphing into strength a tiny little bit there. Oh, here we have Musica seemingly pushing the Black out of the lane, picking up the drums for stuff, and just a whole inventory full of movement items to get you moving around the map at the rates you want to, getting your positioning just perfect for those tornadoes and just perfect for those EMPs. Looks like KuroKy, Sing Sing and 1437 want to be doing a little bit of damage towards this Roshan. Black coming in, wants to secure this Roshan, wants to grab that Aegis on, put it on Black, and then maybe even think about a gank or even a push. Looks like Black able to right click down Roshan, doing a lot of damage here. Bambo offering a few of his spylings to the cause, but AL, they know what's going on. Looks like we could be setting up for a team fight here. Snoopy in first, Roshan dying there and Morphing picking up the Aegis. Oh, it's a huge shotgun there from the Black, immediately taking out the Disruptor, but it looks like KuroKy in a bit of trouble, able to force stuff himself out of there. Look, going back into the team fight, looks like Bambo wants to get a nice little hit on this Bleak, so to stop him from blinking away, but blinking away is exactly what he's going to do. Actually, he's going to blink right back in there, secure the kill on the Venomancer with that incredible damage from the Sandstorm, but it looks like he might be in a bit of trouble here now, and rightly so. He is getting taken down by the Morphling, and it looks like Invoker able to take out that Windrunner as well. A 3-for-2 trade here in favour of Mouz. Looks like we have Shaitan here opting to go down and take some uncontested farm in the down lane. Lots of spiders piling forward. Bambo relentlessly pushing that lane while enjoying that little engagement he just had there. Will he go for the Orchid straight up? That's exactly what he's going to do. Went for the Orchid. Will he need a BKB in this game? Yes, I believe maybe he will. There's a lot of damage coming out from the Disruptors, Thunderstrike. We have... Actually, you know what? There's not that much. I mean, he will be able to obviously reduce the damage on the epicenter. Actually, no, I believe I'm wrong. Sorry. There's a lot of magical damage coming out here. He will be immune to that magical damage. And here we go. Bo2 in the mid lane, farming up a little bit with his impetus. Drums up on the Goddo as well. Sing Sing and 1437 just following KuroKy around, trying to pick up any stragglers, while Black chills out in the top lane with his nice farming ability. Look at that Yasha providing so much attack speed and right click damage. Black though in a bit of a bad situation here. He needs to morph into strength and get out of there as soon as he possibly can. He has the stick which he uses, but the Tornado is going to be popping off, and the Bleak is going to be able to secure the kill of that Aegis. Looks like we have some friends here though. Mouz 1437 coming in here. Looks like they're TPing away though, very wisely getting out of there, but it looks like Bleak, his TP is on cooldown, but I don't think Mouz know of this. Right. That is the benefit of taking Rosh. Black able to come right back into this team fight, and a very convincing push on the tier 2 top tower for the Radiant. Mouz looking a little bit scary here. Really need a good defense of this tower here, otherwise it's going to go down pretty fast. The right click damage of Black just so very strong here. Taking the last hit as well, EMP Tornado being popped down, removing a lot of the mana of Kuroki, but that kinetic field not quite being good enough, and the Morphling waves in and pops the Disruptor with the shotgun, Sanking, pulling down the Venomancer, and Morphling taking the Sanking out as a result of that. Black, just way too much damage on Black right now. I think this could be the momentum that they need. Let's have a look at the bottom tower. A nice split push going on here. Look at this push. So many Spiderlings, and Shaitan and Musica really trying to get these Spiderlings out of their hair, and it looks like a Tornado really going to help to farm up the Spiderlings. In the meantime, Black taking a few hits from the top tower, while the rest of his team go back to regenerate health, go back to defend mid lane, and while Bambo chills out, just constantly being annoying, constantly pushing that down lane, making sure Shaitan is not having an easy time farming while he takes that Maelstrom up on the bear. Going to help him farm a lot better now. Having a look at the farm, last hits and tonight we have Morphling with 170 last hits. Invoker close behind, but not that close with 131 equally. We have Bambo with 127, which is good. He's recovered from that early game disadvantage he had with all those sentry wards, preventing him from farming. Let's have a look at the kills, and there's 6 for 1 on the Morphling, 6 for 3 on the Invoker, and it looks, I'm interested to see 3 for 3 for Bambo there on the Brood. Brood has been putting in a nice lot of work though, pushing the down lane, really just sort of picking apart the Absolute Legends team, so they're going to have to defend this tower, then this tower, then this tower, then this tower. There's no real team fight opportunity for them, and that's exactly what Mouz want. They have these heroes that just love to pick off solo heroes who are just struggling with the F-Blade shotgun, picking up the Manta Star here. A lot of agility, 26 agility in that Manta Star, but it looks like we have Bleak here, keeping in, trying to kill off the 1437, does get it with the support of the music, and it looks like Broodmother down in the bottom lane, while I'm looking at that gank, actually being very useful here, taking out the Disruptor in the down lane, and another gank here could be Sing Sing, stealing the spell there, and I think that might have been EMP, yes, it looks like it was EMP, and it looks like Musica TPing out Sing Sing. With that EMP now, able to remove a lot of the mana of the opposing team. Here we have Black here, just farming up the mid lane. Look at that attack speed. Really, really a force to be reckoned with now. Black Shaitan, I don't think can test this right click damage by Black. They need to find the perfect engagement here, and will they find it? Bambo continuing to be really annoying there. And look at this Manta Star just being used to full effect, battering that tower down. The HP is falling, and while they're doing that, Bambo being really annoying here on down lane and pushing it up. Looks like we have Morphling deciding instead to go and farm the top lane, while Mouz 1437 is being really annoying here in the mid lane, putting down some Veno wards, but maybe we have an engagement down here. It looks like Bambo in a bit of trouble here. He's EMP'd, and it looks like the kinetic field are going to lock him in place. He is not going to be able to escape, and it looks like Sing Sing here, staffing out, stealing some spells. Looks like a Sandstorm, a clutch Sandstorm, but it looks like maybe, yeah, we have a gem here on the Sand King. Gem here being picked up for exactly that kind of situation, and also of course for that Broodmother not going to be able to remain invisible in those webs any longer. This time, however, Mouz do manage to pick up the BKB on the Broodmother, which is going to be a very, very significant item there. BKB helping to turn the tides of the battle in loads of games. Looks even like as if Sand King may opt for that. Also could opt for the Agonist, but at this point in the game it's nearing towards the early mid to late, and it looks like another shotgun there by Morphling, and able to replicate out back to his illusion up here, so able just with that ultimate control there, 1437 able to give him the vision he needs to replicate back up there, and a little sentry ward here protecting him as well as he does these intense shotguns, as I like to call them, where he adaptive strikes after ethereal blading down the low HP heroes. We have a serious threat here in the Morphling in this section of the game. His farm is, as I said, snowballing. He's on 7 for 1, and it looks like we have, where are my last hits and dives? There they are, nearly 200 up on the Morphling, closely followed by the Invoker, but look, Bambo putting in the work, putting in the right clicks, putting in the last hits. He is farming up nicely. He now has a 15 charge magic one, as well as a Black King bar. Tango in there just for good measure, and it looks like we have Shaitan. What is he able to pick up? A hood for that magic immunity, magic protection. Not exactly immunity, I think it's like 15%. Yep, 15% spell resistance, excuse me. And here in the mid lane, Kuroki and Sing Sing just waiting for the perfect opportunity to strike, and if that doesn't come, they're happy to farm up these creeps. Kuroki there could possibly be going for the Scythe of Vice, otherwise known as the Hex Stick or the Sheep Stick in Dota 2 slang. Black here very wisely moving into the jungle, doesn't want to get picked off. He senses there's no one here, where are the heroes, maybe they're coming for me, and very wisely moves up into the jungle here. Now he's able to see exactly where the heroes are. He sees Musica for sure, and he sees Bleak there with the Invoker and the SK respectively. Looks like we have a little bit of a push coming in here from Kuroki in the mid lane, taking down those creeps with the power shot, and it looks like Bambo at the same time methodically pushing down with a whole gang of spiderlings, just really being annoying. And it looks like Bleak with the gem able to see this Bambo with that increased movement speed is able to escape. But it looks like in mid though, Morphling pumping down that Enchantress. I assume that was another shotgun maneuver. Shaitan picked up into the air. The right click from the Black is going to help to secure the kill on him, and it looks like Sing Sing, maybe he stole a slow there. He was very slow. It could just have been the Venomous Scale though. Very convincing push here by Mouz on the mid lane, and at the same time Bambo taking a lot of free farm down here on the mid lane while the middle goes down. That's exactly what Mouz needs to be doing there, pushing in towards the mid lane tier 3 while Bambo pushes towards the tier 3 on the down lane. This push is looking more and more scary as it's 3v5 and Tornado there, and a nice ulti there from Bleak, jumping into the fray. 1437 gonna be dying there from the Disruptor ulti. It looks like a nice few kills here for Morphling though, absolutely balling out of control, right clicking down that Disruptor as well, and I don't think there's much Absolute Legends can do to stop this push. Check your Bambo just right clicking down the tier 3 tower, excuse me, and the bottom lane, and the racks are going to go down in almost all of both of the lanes. It looks like Musica not happy about this though, popping off the colds now, but these spiders are just proving a big hassle. Black, now he finishes this lane, wants to come and help out Bambo in the bottom lane. Bambo putting the Scions down on the Invoker, able to force stuff out of that though. Gordo, and it's another shotgun and finished off by the Bambo there with the right click, and it looks like a nice little shackle shot wants to stop that bear, but a nice EMP tornado there from Musica. It might be a little too late though. Sing Sing here with the low HP, doesn't care, lifts up the heroes, telekinesis, that's a nice skill to be using there, and Shaitan knows when it's time to back out. He gets out of there. Another rack's going to be going down here, and 1437 able to pick up that Headdress of Rejuvenation and the Buckler there, as well as a nice little Sentry Ward. I don't know if there's much Absolute Legends can do in this game. They're not that behind in kills, but look, let's just have a look at the gold graph. 15,000 behind in gold and 10,000 behind in XP. Looks like this tower is going to go down. If Shaitan has nothing to do with it though, he wants to get in there, but it looks like Sand King, played by Bleak, goes down. Here Shaitan, the right click damage is too high. Disruptor falling, Shaitan falling, and it looks like Morphling is just way too strong in this lineup. Morphling he's just been given the farm that he needs. The GG gets called out. Black, a really nice game for him. 7,000 in the bank, a very convincing win for Mouz, showing that maybe the first game wasn't exactly what they planned, and this game is exactly what they want to be doing. Maybe a nice little call out there from Shaitan there, being the gentleman that he is, calling a GG and a well played to the Black right there. And so here we have it. Absolute Legends 1-1 in a best of 2 against Mouz. Interesting to see what the other group stages will be like. But anyway, that's it from me right now. Thanks very much for watching if you did, and I will see you very soon for another cast. Goodbye.